few Christmases ago, I received this hoodie as a present. I really love the color, and it's really comfortable and warm. It came with these really fun thumb holes. But since I love it so much, the cuffs are starting to die. In this video, we're going to replace the cuff and make new cuffs with the thumb holes. First, remove the existing cuffs. Take them apart completely so that you have a flat piece of fabric to use as a template afterwards. We'll use this to cut out a new shape. We have two types of rib knit here. There's the 1x1 rib knit and the 2x2 rib knit. It's a little hard to see on the black fabric. It dictates how wide the little ribs are. It's easier to see on the older cuff. Place the old cuff on your new fabric. Make sure that the stretch is lined up. Cut out your new cuffs. Make sure that you leave a little bit of extra for some seam allowance. Don't forget to cut out two. This is where the fold of the cuff is going to happen. I measured 1 inch on either side of the fold, and that is where the thumb will be. I measured down 2 inches from each marker. Fold it lengthwise and match up the chalk marks. Now sew between the middle part. I've used a different colored thread so it's easy to see. I'm using a 1/2 inch seam allowance here. Now, with some fancy folding, match up the two markers. Make sure that your marking's on the outside of the fabric. And sew in between those two markings. Repeat for the other side. Make sure your markings line up. Once that's finished, you'll have a V at the end. Line them up and stitch on both sides. Once that's complete, you'll have a little hole right here. Turn it right side out. There's your thumb hole. Baste around the bottom so that it doesn't shift. I added a bit of satin stitching at the top and the bottom of the thumb hole to keep it secured. You can top stitch around the hole if you wish. Here I marked where the thumb hole will sit. I turned my cuff right side in, and I'm pinning the new cuff to the old sleeve. Once that's done, use the seam placement from the previous stitching as your guide. I use the stretch stitch on my machine. It allows movement for the stitching. Next, I just serge the edges. Flip it right side out and iron it down. The final step is to do a top stitch, securing the serge seam flat. And you're done.